Welcome back to Brothers Comics. I'm Nick, and today we're going to be talking about the top picks for New Comic Book Day this week. This is going to be August 11th, 2021. So this week is going to be kind of a light week for me personally. There is a lot of decent stuff on the list this week, but not enough that I'm reading to be able to personally recommend it to you guys, because remember, this isn't a spec list. This is our favorite books for the week, ones that we're super stoked about to read. So let's kick it off with The Joker, number 6 from James Tynion IV. We know this was that miniseries coming out from James. It was really, really good, to be honest with you. So far, I was a bit skeptical at first. I didn't really care about reading a James Gordon story, but it turns out that there's a little more to it and definitely interests me a lot more than I expected. Next on the list is another DC book. Surprisingly, it's going to be Batman 89. Now, if you're not familiar with Batman 89, this is basically what it's going to be about. I'm going to go ahead and read it so that I don't miss anything here, but it says, a step back into the Gotham of Tim Burton's seminal classic Batman movies. Batman 89 brings in screenwriter Sam Hamm from Batman and Batman Returns, and artist Joe Quinones, dial H for Zero, to pull on a number of threads left dangling by the prolific director. Gotham becomes torn in two as citizens dressed as Batman and the Joker duke it out in the streets. As DA Harvey Dent tries to keep the city together, he targets the one problem tearing it apart, Batman, and he'll get Bruce Wayne's help in taking down the Dark Knight. So very interesting there. I'm really enjoying the covers that I've seen so far. The concept overall, I think, is really cool. I think this is a smart move, but we'll see what happens if it turns out to actually be a really good story. But it's one I'm quite frankly excited to read. All right, next on the list from Marvel Comics, it's going to be Defenders number 1. This is one that I'm quite frankly just interested in. I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is I've never read Defenders before, so this is one that does excite me a little bit. Al Ewing's going to be writing this, so we'll see what happens, but I'll read what it's going to be about. When existence itself faces extraordinary threats, it needs an extraordinary defense. That's when you call the Defenders. Doctor Strange and the Masked Raider take a non-team of Marvel's weirdest, wildest heroes on a mission that will uncover the hidden architecture of reality itself. This cosmos was not the first to exist, but if the Defenders can't track Marvel's oldest villain through the deepest trenches of time, it may be the last. So this is very interesting to me, as long as they focus on just telling a really cool story. I think this has the potential to be really cool, but we'll see what happens and see kind of where Marvel decides to take it. All right, and next on the list, and personally my favorite book and top pick this week, is going to be none other than Kanto. So this is going to be Kanto issue number 2 of volume 3 of Kanto from Drew Zucker and David Booher. Fantastic story. One of the best things on the shelves, and has been consistently since it was released a couple of years ago. So for the top pick this week is going to be Kanto number 2 from volume 3. So pick that one up. It's not too late to jump into the Kanto world. There's already been a couple of trades, so it's super accessible to get into and enjoy the story. Now, of course, this week is Free Comic Book Day, and on Friday I have released a video exploring all of the things that are going to be available for Free Comic Book Day this week. So check that video out. It'll be linked in the description below. And let me know what you think. What are your top picks this week? Guys, you are the best part of Two Brothers Comics, and as always, collect your way.